Hello wig friends. So welcome back to my channel. Nikki here, and I am so happy that you decided to stumble upon this video. Unless of course you are regulars of my channel, then you know what I bring to you. So just in case though you happen to be new, I bring you lots and lots of wig reviews. In fact, that's what I have in store for you again today. She just dropped not too long ago either, so I would still probably classify her as a new drop, and I cannot wait to tell you about her. And how I do things is I tell you everything that you need to know, all the important details so you can decide if it's the right wig for you or not. I base my recommendation off of the quality, even though I will throw in some of my own personal opinions and preferences, but the ultimate decision is still based on the quality. So I do want to hear from you. So in the comments, please give me your respectful feedback, and also let me know too if there happens to be a wig you'd like me to review, because I happily do take requests. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so very much. I greatly do appreciate it. And if you haven't done so yet already, I mean, come on. You need to go ahead and join the party and click that subscribe button down below. Make sure you also click the little bell, because I don't have a set schedule and I would hate for you to miss out on any of my uploads, since I never really know when I'm going to bring them to you. All right, so with that said, we are going to kick things off first by showing you what I'm wearing for my eyeshadow look, since I do that in all of my videos. And today I am wearing the Vigorously palette from Plain & Makeup by Yolando. And here are the shades. Lots of beautiful fun colors in this palette. All right, so now for the wig. All right, dun dun dun. It's been a while since I've reviewed a wig from Motown Tress. So I have one from Motown Tress today, and she is in the style Lex, well, LDP Lex to be exact. She is an HD lace front from the Salon Touch wig collection. I have her in the color OT Rich Blonde. She does come available in a total of 10 colors altogether. Some of them are more fun, vibrant ones like pinks and things like that, including, I think one of them is sea green. Yes, FH1B/sea green. So yeah, she's got some fun colors. And it doesn't really say much else on here, but she is heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And I picked her up from Wig Types for $20.94. I said that correctly, $20.94. I love it when you can get a good deal. She was on sale, I believe, but either way, $20. You can't go wrong with that. But is she worth it? Is she worth more than that? Well, let's find out. First of all, I think she's really pretty. What am I getting from her? I'm getting kind of a little bit of girl next door, sort of. I don't know, I'm getting quite a few different types of vibes from her, but what I am for sure getting is gorgeousness. I think this is really, really pretty. She does have these layers here that kind of fan out and curl over, and then she has these really big barrel curls. I think that's gorgeous. I love this style. It's a little bit similar to other ones we've seen, but haven't seen one like this in quite a while. So she does have some uniqueness about her as well, but either way, I do think it's a really pretty style. She is 22 inches long. That's what I would have guessed, but it tells us on the stock card. So normally I would stand up, but you can pretty much see her. She's like right above the breast area. So it's a good length. And I also think this is probably a good work style, because, you know, not everybody wants a really short bob or anything like that to always wear to the office. I can see her being worn with business casual, but I also see her being worn with casual wear as well. So that's why I say she's got those vibes that go really well with a lot of different things. Of course, date night, you know, I say that like every time, because dates are different, depends on what your date is. And yeah, every style is date night here. Just some more formal than others, if you know what I mean. But yeah, she's one I can see being worn for pretty much a lot of different things. Color OT Rich Blonde, I have reviewed before. I do like it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I really wanted the color the stock card model right here is wearing, which happens to be OTL 27/24/2. Because one, I've never reviewed it before, and secondly, it looks stunning. But guess what? Sold out. You know how it goes. That happens. And then I did keep an eye on her, especially since the price she was at. I had a feeling she was going to sell out. And sure enough, this color ended up selling out later on too. So at least I got it while I could. But I do love this color. It's really pretty. It reminds me of a dirty blonde is what I call this type of blonde. You do have a little bit of the slighter dark root. I say slight because I don't think it's really harsh, just because of the way it's blended. I think it looks really pretty. It looks like intentional rather than outgrowth. And then this rich, OT rich blonde, I mean, just look at it. It's really pretty. I can't really tell you what colors go into making this shade. You know, it's always a guess. Obviously some 613, probably a little bit of number 4, but I do like it. I think that it's complementary. It does hit the light really well. It's a color that looks professional. You know, those are the things that I'm always looking for with the color, because you don't want it to look really wiggy. You want it to look like you spent a lot of money to get your hair looking good, and that's what she's serving. So I'm here for that, definitely. It's really good luster too. I'm very pleased with this luster. I think she looks like very, very healthy human hair. How she feels is really soft. I would say she is that good balance of coarseness and silkiness, so not one outweighing the other. So that way she feels like real human hair, because those are the two things that do get combined. Sometimes with people's hair, one is more overpowering than the other, but when you have that perfect balance in a wig, that's what you want. So I really do like that. So she's feeling really, really nice and like human hair. So I do also think she is multicultural. So regardless of your race or ethnicity, she will look natural on you. Density wise, perfect. Can't go wrong with this density either. She's a little bit fuller up here on the top than she is on the bottom, just because of the way they did the layers. So she's not really top heavy though. You know how some wigs can be super top heavy and then just looks really scrawny on the ends? I'm not seeing that. I still think they did a good balance with it. So it does look more natural this way. So I'm loving this style. I'm loving the cut. Let me show you what she looks like from the side and the back. Let me just get all the hair back there. Whew. Down the back, really pretty. But this is one of those styles I think just looks better up in the front, just in my opinion. But you know, wear her how you want. You do you, boo. But to the front is how I wear the hair, at least for reviews. Let me get it all here. When it comes to tangling, thankfully, not really bad. So I'm really pleased with the fact that she doesn't really tangle all too much. She does have some good body too, which is nice. So let me just do a little bit of the bounce test for you here. So she's got some good movement. Really, really nice. Looks natural, basically, which is kind of what I already said before. But she's continuing to be on that level, and that's always a good sign. But with the tangling, the ones that I do encounter actually really are minor, and they come out pretty easily. Thankfully, I think a lot of that does have to do with her density. So she's one I'm just using my fingers for. You could definitely use a wide tooth comb or a brush on her, but I don't really want to disrupt this curl pattern much, so that's why I prefer to use my fingers. Again, that's just a personal preference of mine. Once again, you do you, boo, however you want to do it, but she's not really much of a tangler, and she's not much of a shedder either. So I really wouldn't say she's high maintenance in any way. The only thing is this layer here sometimes can flop in the front a little bit rather than curl over like it's supposed to. So that's the only thing you might have to mess around with a little bit to get, but it's minor. It's not a big major thing to deal with. Well, it might be to you, so that's why I mention it. But overall, I don't think she's really high maintenance. Hence again, why I think she's really perfect for a lot of different occasions. She has a center part, which I do like. I think that's perfect for this style. The parting space is a little wonky though, and I'm hoping it's only just my unit, but hey, it can happen to mine. It can happen to yours too, so that's why you need to know about it. But the parting space is just a little crooked here, not much. I did kind of pull out some of the hair, but I didn't want to keep futzing with it, if you know what I mean. Granted, if I took a little more time and a little more work on her, I could probably get it to be better, but I don't really want to, so I'm not going to. This is the best I'm going to leave it. And besides, I doubt anybody is going to notice it. But then again, if I can see it, somebody else might, but it's the least of my worries. So here's what I'm talking about. You see a little bit of my wig cap there, so I do have to add a little bit more powder right here because the lace is very HD. But see what I mean right here? Like this, I need to touch up a little bit there, and then it's wider right in here, but it just kind of goes like that. So I'm not sure what's up with the parting space, but in a way it might look more natural that way, because sometimes when we are parting our hair, it takes a lot of time to get it to be just perfect. And a lot of people just say, forget it, not gonna leave it, I'm not gonna deal with it and just leave it. So in that way, she might look more natural. So it just depends on how you look at it. But she was pretty easy to blend. Like I said, I just need to add a little bit more there, but she lays really flat, like super flat. And I was worried about the baby hair at first because there was quite a lot of long baby hair that had that slight little bit of curl to it. But it's just blended in with the hair, so I'm not really worried about it now. And she also has kind of a little bit of like that V shape here. So this right here, I think looks more natural. But yeah, you can't really see the baby hair just because it's all mixed in. But the edges here, she's not pre-plucked or anything. So naturally some lift up, just some wigs lift up more than others. That's why I show you. So you might want to glue her down. Also, she comes with a piece of tape that you can, you know, cut in half if you want to. But yeah, I don't think it's really necessary. But I don't mind these edges. I think that it fits around really well with the shape, and it's covered up anyway. Even if you were to lightly take it like this, I don't think people are gonna quick notice it. So I'm not really concerned about it. And then same situation over here. So this doesn't look all too bad considering that she's not pre-plucked. So there we go. Yeah, not bad, not bad. She is above each ear. She does not have ear tabs, so it has that good, you know, curve around the ear area, and it is above each ear as well. She is really comfortable, and of course, you know, I always save this for last. I can't help it, just a little bit of my OCD kicks in with these reviews, but I do think she's larger head friendly. She has great stretchability. I'm really, really impressed with it, and she feels really comfortable on there. Like there's a little extra room too, so I would probably put her in that category. But overall, this wig isn't bad. The only real con I have is the parting space. And that, if you really want to, like I said, can work on it. And your unit might not even have it. So it's just one of those things. But for the price, oh my gosh, yeah, she's definitely worth it. I'm really impressed with this wig. Motown Tress has a winner on their hands with Miss Lex. Yeah, definitely like her. So I am going to go ahead and give her thumbs up and highly recommend her. Get her while you can. Like I said, some colors sold out, but maybe they restocked them by now. I did not check before I filmed this. Keep in mind I do pre-film, so I don't know exactly when this video is going to pop up on my feed or anything, but eventually, because you're watching it. So that means it got on there. I'll just shut up now. Thank you though for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to tell me your thoughts down below. Don't forget to tell me if you already have her. I really would like to know, especially what color you have her in and how do you like her now that you do have her. And also please be sure to let me know if you decide to go pick her up after watching this review. I always want to know that. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very, very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time in my next video. So until next time, bye-bye.